Hello, BlueFluff here. Um, okay, so this is an update video because it's been a while since somebody's heard from me. I've done a few posts on the Amino app as updates. I'm trying not to talk too low, so I apologize if you have a little trouble hearing me. Hopefully captions will work for this. I don't know. But it's nighttime, it's late, and my kids are sleeping, and I'm trying not to be too loud. I would rather do this in the daytime so I could be heard, I would think better, but they love to scream. They're little kids. And every time I've tried to do videos, they immediately want to be in it and take over, and it's just chaos. So I think my video days might be numbered to nighttime. Okay, so this is a video update. Oh, and I got the YouTube problem figured out. See, I am a YouTuber back from, well, basically, I'm an original YouTuber. I am from way back when they were still getting started and still, I know I don't look that old, but I'm actually almost 40. I'm from back when the internet was still getting popular. I knew more about the internet than most people knew. I was one of those people that was high up on knowing about the technology. And now I'm behind on it. If you're coming in here, yes, I'm doing a current video. You hear me? I'm in the middle of a video. Just warning you now. Talking. What you're showing is your ice. He's talking to me. That would be my husband. You realize you're about to become a YouTube star, though. You okay with that? I say YouTube star like as if I'm popular or anything, but probably eventually will be once I get further into this. Anyway, sorry, trying to get humor out of my head now. I find him silly and funny. And that's all that matters, you know. You have to get along with your mate. These are kind of likely meant to be vlogs a little bit too. How do you say that term? I don't like that term, but it makes sense, I guess. Video logs, blogs, whatever. Anyway, so like I was saying, I'm all the way back from when the internet was still fairly fresh in a lot of things, and I was up on the technology, and I was a tech head. I mean, I am a tech head. Nothing has changed. It's just that so many things have happened in my life, and so much tech has advanced that it's just kind of outgrown where my knowledge was. So I'm at that point where I'm slowly trying to play catch up because there's so many advances now. I'm trying to learn it all. So if I seem silly or stupid on things I say, it's because I probably don't know about it yet. Like, for instance, like I said, I am an original YouTuber. For when YouTube was still getting popular, that might be a hard concept for some people to grasp. Sorry, I talk to little kids. I mean, I do have to worry about my grammar and such, but not as much. I don't deal with a lot of people, so I guess my grammar slowly went back down because of it. I used to actually be quite high on my grammar. But anyway, so as I was saying, we're about to have an invasion possibly again. So I did not know forever that I don't know for sure unless they snuck it in on me, but I did not know forever that YouTube had upgraded to where you could do videos longer than 15 minutes or maybe 5 minutes or whatever. I think, I don't remember for sure. Back then, when YouTube was fairly fresh, I think the video limit was only 5-6 minutes, but I don't remember. It could have been 15 from the beginning. I did not know they updated it. I feel like a fool and an idiot. God knows how long it's been updated. It's possible I read it somewhere and just straight forgot, didn't have a need for it. But so yeah, if I'm talking about that in my old videos, I'm not an idiot. I didn't know till recently. But I found out about it. I fixed it. Now I'm not probably going to be worrying about it every 5 minutes. I sure was wondering why some people could do hour-long videos. Anyway, I think I've said in other videos. If I didn't, it's possible. I've been making other videos, but I never get the time to edit them or put them on YouTube. So I've got all these other videos that I'm going to edit, and I have not. They'll probably ever get deleted or saved out to the side for my kids to watch their nutty mother when they're older. Anyway, but I'm planning on putting this one on YouTube. I know I said in other videos, I don't know if I said in these, I am planning on doing, I ever say them vlog videos? I feel like I'm saying vlogging when I say that. It sounds weird. But however correct term, I think it's vlog or whatever. But I plan on doing vlog videos, both about my opinions on things and talking about different stuff. I have so much knowledge in so many things, and so many people do videos on them, so why not? When I find the time anyway. I also plan on doing... Oh, by the way, I forgot. I rambled off. Obviously, this is an update video for 2/9/2022. I'll get to that part in a minute. But I plan on doing vlog videos, but they'll be separate section on my channels. I think I know how to do that. But there'll be ones that's for, I don't know, talking about random different things, whether it's talking about computers, technology, it could be talking about maybe crafting techniques. Later, when I've gotten more established as a fursuit maker, I will eventually probably make videos on my own techniques and so on. Eventually. I mean, in time. I don't know, but it's possible. Maybe tips and tricks on how to do stuff. I'm thinking about making a video about how a mother of two can be a fursuit maker. Cause oh my god, it's not easy. It is not easy. I'm having to fight every tooth and nail of this, but I'm managing it slowly. Anyway, so since my video is starting to go on a little long, so, but, also will probably end up doing maybe some videos on the life of a fursuit maker. I know some people are starting to do that, and they're really neat. I've always loved those kind of videos where people do the life of such and such, whatever they do. They're interesting. I might do something like that. It probably wouldn't be nearly as interesting. It's probably going to be me chasing the kids, cleaning, showing what I have to do, and working on fursuit stuff. Okay, so to get on with it. And then there will be, of course, business videos and me giving updates and showing my new work, so on. I'll have this stuff all separate sections, possibly separate channels. And in case for any dragon enthusiasts out there that are wondering, yes, that is a dragon statue head on the wall. Probably I actually don't imagine. It seems like where I got it at the business was going out of business a long time ago, so I don't know if you could find anything like that. That eyes light up. It's awesome. It's actually very cool up close. My one baby I've got left over. We actually used to have a bunch of dragon statues. I don't know how many we have now, but that is a personal thing that happened, event in our life. We've had a lot of events that have happened in our life, and a lot of both tragedy and just stuff that has happened. I'm going through the current one right now, and anyway, so to give an update, no, I have not disappeared. I know it seems like it because I don't get many updates. I know everybody's probably like, okay, you were talking about making hand poles last to anybody who doesn't look on the app or read on the app or doesn't know about it for some reason, or just goes through YouTube, Mino app is a fursuit and furry. Well, actually, it's a wide community I've discovered of all sorts of communities towards different things. I mean, you could be a computer lover, you could be an animal lover, you could be an art lover. There are a lot of fursuit and furry community lovers on there, I've noticed. And I don't mean lover like couples, I mean people who love it. Hell, you could have dragon lovers on there. Yes, I'm a big fantasy and dragon lover buff. So is my husband. Um, so, hell, we're also role players, and we are, what's the word? We are role players, and we are planning on writing our own novels, actually, fantasy novels. It's just so many things we're having to do. And there's more, actually. So, that probably should bring me to one point in particular. I want to be clear to anybody who is like, oh, I wonder what characters she'll sell. I know there are a lot of fursuit makers out there who will and fursuit. I don't know the correct terms for it, so I apologize if I'm offending anybody. I don't know if they call furry characters for this fursuiting stuff or if they call it fursuit characters. So I'll eventually figure out which it is. But anyway, so I'm calling it fursuit characters until I know for sure if it's something different. I think there's a little bit of short term they call it, but I don't know. Um, so I know there's a lot of people out there that they create a fursuit persona to sell to other people, if I understand it right. Kind of like how when you role play, it's kind of like as if you're selling the character. So that person has rights, I guess, to it or something. It becomes their character. It's kind of like, I guess, when people write stories and they sell the rights to that story, I guess, to other people. Let me be clear. I'm a role player. I am also a future novel writer. My husband may have been writing in our own heads these novels that we are keeping there and have attempted to write out here and there. We have came up with so many ideas. I've seen other people come up with ideas that was our ideas, is our ideas. As that stuff works, if you come up with it first, it is yours originally. Whether somebody came out with it or not, if you got proof that you came up with it first, it is yours. So it doesn't matter to me. I know what was ours and what wasn't. That being said, I see my creations as my babies. Yes, stalker. You want to be on here? I don't care. It's up to you. Oh. I don't want to get taken down for copyright. If anybody knows what soda is, they know what this is. I have it apparently hostage. No, I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, I know there's plenty of people out there that sell their characters, and if you can do that, you can do that. And I understand why plenty of people would do that. But I don't believe in selling my characters or storylines for any amount of money in the whole wide world. It'd be like selling your children. To me, I'm a true artiste and I am a true writer. And yes, there are plenty of true writers and artists out there that will sell it. I'm not saying you're not. I'm saying I cannot and will never sell my babies. So, anybody ever asks me to make a character to sell, or if they think they are buying this fursuit I make and think they are buying the character and therefore the rights to the character, something I came up with, no. I am creating the character. I am creating the fursuit. And to me, it's probably a character in my head for my role plays. But I am creating the fursuit. I'm creating the design and the look, and I am selling it, but I am reserving the right to continue, and probably will continue, reproducing the same fursuit look and sell out because I have the rights to it. I will. I am not selling my baby. I am also not giving permission for you to steal my character design look to make a story with, because I'm probably keeping it. But like anybody who's selling costumes or designs, I don't care if you come up with a personal character that you choose to go to these Comic Cons or deal with people and say, this is such and such character, it's a such and such. That's fine. I don't care about that. If you take the design look I made and you make a character based off of it, and you make a novel, I might be upset mad then, because it is clear that I originally came up with it. I'm not trying to be an ass, but they're my babies. You know, I think you'd feel the same way if you made a character and somebody stole the design look. Now you could contact me and ask me if I'm alright with it. I doubt it, that I'm going to want to give over the rights. I'm just not one of those people. So in advance, if somebody's wondering that, that is how I feel about it. So no, you are not buying the rights. When you purchase my Fursuit, you are not buying the rights to the character design or the character. I might come up with what the character is, possibly. I might put it on the site, but I am keeping the copyright rights to it. And I am keeping the rights to make future stories, possibly, of it. We might start making, actually, stories with these Fursuit characters. Now, on that other reverse, to people who want custom designs, to characters that are their designs. If I had a character that was very similar looking to what you're wanting to make, I can make your design, but I am not letting go of the rights of my own character design. But I am not a thief. I am not going to steal your character design and suddenly say, hey, no, I came up with this first, if it's not true. I am not, how do I put this? If you come to me with custom design looks, and it is not one of my designs, I mean, I'm not going to have all my designs posted on my site. If it is not one of my designs, and yes, I'll do your design. I just don't want you mad at me later if you see something that looks similar to yours or maybe identical and go, what the hell? I'm being honest. It's one I came up with and you didn't know. I'm not making it up. It's just the truth. But I'm not a thief. I never will be. There's no point in it if thieves don't prosper. And I come up with so many ideas and designs. I don't need to be a thief. I pull thieves. But I am being honest. I'm being honest so you don't get pissed in the future about this. I could understand. I would be pissed. That being said, if you come to me with a design that is not one of my own, I'm not going to try to be a thief and steal it. I'm not going to, after I've made your custom design, go on and continue to make your suit to sell to other people unless I have your explicit permission to say, hey, I like this design look. No, I didn't own this look. Do you mind if I keep making it to sell to other people? I'm going to ask that in advance. I'm not just going to go, okay, here's your suit. Nice, you like a bunch of them on my suit. On my site. Because if it was your original design and I didn't also have that look and design already, and I'm not mean posted on my site. I mean, if I didn't already know if I already had it. And I know for certain it's not something I even came up with on look or similar, then I forgot what I was saying. I think I pretty much covered what I was just saying. I don't remember the exacts, but I think you get the idea. My brain just went because I'm like that. But, okay, to what I just said, I do hope I haven't offended anybody, worried anybody, and made people go, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't get customs from her because she might just claim this is hers no matter what. Again, I'm an honest person. I'm not going to do that. But if you are too worried about it, please, feel free. Don't get customs from me. Buy my pre-mades or don't use me at all if you're that worried about it. I am I have never been a thief in my life, and I'm not about to start. I don't see the point in it. And I don't like thieves. I've been thieved from. You don't have to believe me. I understand you have an entire world full of people out there that are willing to cheat, steal, and lie to you. But see, here's the point. If I was going to be that way, I don't think I would mention it in my videos. I don't think I would say it at all. I'd come up with some kind of cheap lie, I'd imagine. But maybe those people think this as well. You can take a chance on me, and in my opinion, not regret it, but or don't. It's your opinion. That being said, but I have seen a lot of people come up with my designs, so that's why I mentioned that. Uh, okay, so I do plan on also opening up custom designs very soon. I want to get some more experience first. What I've been doing all this time, dealing with life dramas, getting my family in order and check. I had a job I also had to deal with forever. I finally quit that job. My husband works, though, to help us with income. I quit my job so I could spend full time with my children. Also because of safety of this virus. Also because I couldn't get enough time to get food shopping done, essentials done for my family, and I chose my family. People I was working for wouldn't work with me, so I chose my family. That's how I am. I always will be that way. That being said, I quit so I could work full time, so I could be full time with my family, and also so I could work full time with this business and put my full attention to it when I'm not dealing with my family. I am seeing this business as my full business, my job. So I am working about as full time as I can on it. But my family still comes first, so stuff still takes time. But luckily, I have been experimenting and working on the sewing and the designs and all that all this time, as well as working on my family and everything they need and everything we need. That being said, I've gotten the experience I need, I think, now from the looks of it. My seams are just so amazing and professional and beautiful now. Um, I think the work is looking good on it from what I can tell. I had a sizing problem forever because apparently my hands are freakishly long compared to, I guess, other people. So every time I would draw the paws, they didn't come out right. Um, I had to keep trying to alter and change it because of that reason, and I somehow made freakishly tiny versions, and I don't know how that was possible. So I kept trying to make it work, and it was looking really good, but I didn't know why certain things wasn't working until I found out just how tiny they really were, but I was trying for tinier. But anyway, that being said, I finally enlarged the design, and I think this design will work. It's looking a lot better. So I'm going to make some of them. I'm probably going to be selling them very soon because it seems like I'm being able to make them fairly quick now. Don't know for sure on the sewing, but it seems like it. Cutting definitely is going faster. The sewing's not doing actually too bad on speed. So I'm, I guess, starting to go officially into the mass production stage of creating these poles now. I don't have a lot of different furs, so I can't do custom yet. However, I will be opening customs for the paws pretty soon. To be official, what these are going to be, they are going to be puffy paws. I was going to do them in my last video. I mentioned I was going to do them to about here. I was going to do this because I didn't think I could afford it. I found somewhere that I can do payments. I can buy the product and do payments on it. So that will help a lot. So my business is back on track possibly. I do have some financial issues we're having to go through, so it may take longer to save up for this stuff, even with the payments, unfortunately. I mean, still stuff goes off of my husband's job right now, and he's trying to get more hours, and they're having trouble with hours. So. But I have the fabric that I bought from before, and it's still looking like a very strong possibility that I'll be able to still do this. I even know what my next Paws going to look like on design and look. Uh, but I've got enough for this one. I've got enough to do a few Paws, and then I'll have to buy some more fabric. That being said, uh, I've upgraded back to my original thoughts. These are going to probably be arm Paws. I know I originally wanted to go all the way up here. I decided these ones are going to be to like here. And I didn't want to make them too long so that way they're good for partials. That way every time you move your arms, it's not going to be rubbing like right here too much. I could have made it longer, I was tempted. But I know I find it irritating when something's rubbing there nonstop. So I have placed it so it's going to be, see this is no arm, it's going to be like more like about here. So that way it's not hitting the middle of your friggin' arm the whole time. So that means it'll be like about here. My original estimate I said was probably going to be around 300. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet until I am finished with the calculations because I had to resize it. With the price, Paws have gone down so far, and it is very luxurious fabric. It is so beautiful and so soft, so nice. It is more than worth it. And my seams are extremely endured. These are not going to rip. The fabric will rip before the seam would. I suppose it's possible, but I've tugged on these hard. Whenever I make mistakes, I have to cut the whole seam, as in the thread. I bought thread that I was even reading where people tried to can cut it, and it cut into their hand before they still didn't cut it. It's that strong and endured. It's designed for extremely strong, and I still doubled it up, and I'm still sewing the seams quite heavily. So these are so endured, they're not breaking or ripping anytime soon. I'm almost done with the video. Am I rambling all that bad? Yes, it's 28 minutes now. I know, but it's a bit of a vlog and a heavy update. Yes, I have a rambling problem I'm trying to speed up on. And when it's nighttime, I get a little tired and take longer. My bad. But I'm also kind of doing this a little bit as a vlog too. Hmm. Um, he helps speed me up, but he tries to go a little too fast sometimes. But honestly, I'm the hyper one, so he's the slower. But yeah, he can go shorter. I hate it. Takes me like this long to get to a point. Takes him that long. Anyway. Okay, so it's really luxurious fabric. It's very beautiful, very worth it. The seams, I can't guarantee it's not going to break or rip. Everybody does something different with their stuff. I mean, some people are stronger than others, some have more weight than others, and those factors can pull on things. But I have really seriously pulled pretty decently on these. I mean, I really have heavy confidence in this. I don't believe they are going to rip. I'm actually tempted to give a guarantee on it, but I can't afford to give a guarantee in that regard. But I don't believe they are going to rip anytime soon. Like, ever, probably. The fabric will probably definitely rip before they will, and not because it's cheap, but just because that thread is stronger than even the fabric, and that fabric is strong. That fabric is so well built and so quality and so strong that it's actually dulling my heavy duty cutting blades after a few cuts. So yeah, high quality fur. I'm looking down at it, by the way. It is up to 30 minutes. I do need to hurry the hell on. I hope it doesn't tell me this is too long. Okay, so I don't know where my ballpark figure's gonna be. It's worth 300, the Paws. They really are. Because of the extremely high quality, very nice. The design and the cuddling is very nice. The craftsmanship is going to be very nice. It's already looking very good. They were 300. Paws prices are going down, but people are expecting a very high quality product for a very cheap amount, which they see with cheap fur, and I understand why, but you guys have to understand, for us makers, it costs us a lot to buy this high quality fur and all the other supplies that go with it. So I don't use the time it takes to make these things, and so I I just don't think I can sell a Paul for 120 because from my calculations, it's costing me at least about that to make per set of Pauls, at least, maybe more. Um, I mean, I might end up charging 300. I might charge less. I can't decide yet. I will know when I'm finished and I've got the price calculated out. And I can hard think about it then. I might go cheaper than free. I haven't decided. They were free. They are honestly were free. And there are a lot of high quality makers out there that will sell it for higher. I've been advised by other people that say if it's high quality, I should sell it for higher. I might. Um, I might sell it for about, I might go cheaper. Okay, but yeah, so they're gonna be on polls. Haven't decided if they're a cat design look or a wolf design look. They might be some kind of a mix between both. They're gonna be puppy polls, high luxury. The next ones that I make though are going to probably be leopard look. Okay, so this is when I sewed up, yes, it's last night, but I haven't finished it. It's just the one side, it's just a few on it. The paper on is for my design stuff. However, I messed up, and I need to undo it. I sewed my top fingers onto my bottom. Not laying right because of the paper on it. So I know which one's what. This is for the top. That camera's feeling right. That's showing how pretty it is and nothing. I don't know, hope it will look better. I think my phone picks up details. Not showing it very well. I'll have to take some photo shots or a video on my phone. How this is going through. A video on my phone and then put it on here maybe. I think that'll work. The phone's not taking good cuddling shots for some reason. But this is what the seams look like on the outside. And no, I'm not going to show my inside seams just yet. No, I guess that's good. That's my inside seams. These are strong. That's why I'm so mad I gotta undo it. I can't lay it right like this. I have to like lay it out on a. That's the palm part. I can't do it right like this. That's not how it's gripping. But this is just 2 fingers on here. One is a pretty design cut, so it'll be for the wrist. Okay. Just fluff them a little better. Yeah, there you go. Like that. Here's my baby. Oh, it's coming out as blue on this too. I don't know why this is coming out. It might change once I upload the video, but this is actually a really pretty. Maybe I'll cut it filter. Ah, I don't know why I can't get the color right. In other videos, I couldn't get it right either. This is actually a very pretty black and dark purple. And it's not coming right on the cutter, but it's so luxurious. It's scary for the dog. It's not coming out right. Okay, true speed is the hell up. This is my puppet. Yes. And yes, all those little flicks will be cleaned up. Those are from when apparently put it on top of foam sheets. Sometimes a little thick. There we go. That is genuine, high quality, genuine. Paws. Oh my god, it looks so good. This was a very tiny Funko piece. That's what I was talking about. Freakishly tiny. I messed it up. But it looks so cute and squishy. That's a mess up piece. That tells you something how that's going to look. That's why I couldn't make it work and I didn't know I kept redoing and redoing because I thought I was messing something up. This was the mess up piece. I did all this freaking work and found out it was too tiny. I never finished out because of it. I'm having to hold it together at the second because I never finished it out. Okay, so hand goes, I've got spandex, black spandex, sports spandex, the sports like I don't know how to say it right, like crew or I don't know. It's the really good sports spandex. It's gonna be like that. The good one will be like that. It'll be like I can't turn this. Very pretty. And then you've got the palm part that I did sew on. I can't show it right on this camera for some reason. This is not actually finished. I told you when I found I messed up, I didn't finish it. Ah, see, it's like turning on me because it's not finished. So this was supposed to be sewed in and all that, and it was going to look really cool. I just didn't realize I had my sizing too wrong. But honestly, this might have played right once I had finished it. I hadn't finished it. See, I'm trying to give you a sample with this stupid thing in my way. Hold on. That gives an idea. It gives an idea. It's just, it's not playing right for me right at the moment. But you get the idea. Those really awesome. this is the messed up one. One I just showed you is the cut bigger piece. That's gonna be what they look like. I haven't wanted to show any camera versions or reveal it yet because I don't want people copying my work, and there are people out there that copy your work. I've seen it. But I'm about to put these out very soon. And this video is proof of it anyway. So, but that's where I'm at. But hey, since I'm showing anyway, worth a damn in this crappy little camera. It's a laptop camera. I don't know if you can see it very well. I'll take photo shots with you. This is how the back of the top one looks. Really good. I could show you the black one, but it's not going to come up very well. This stuff was very expensive. It is so soft, like silk. Moves so realistically and looks so real. And here's the thing. I am an extreme wolf enthusiast and lover, as in pro keep them alive and animal lover. So, and this is all flax fur, all fake fur, by the way. I feel bad enough as is using the genuine leather. If I ever find a fake leather that looks more real and looks better, I very well probably will switch to it. But I don't know. I guess I thought I'd go more all out on the luxury look of it. And it looks better, and I kept thinking on it. I'm not a bad person. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I bought genuine leather to put it on them, and I'm not sorry too because it looks so good and feels so good. I am sorry for the life of the animals, but I kept thinking of going, this genuine leather comes from cows, and on a day-to-day basis, they kill them anyway for food. Leather anymore anyway out there, just built up. So hopefully, I'm not wrong for it. Nobody hate me, please. I'm not a horrible person. I'm not somebody going kill that animal to make me money. If anything, if it looks like that might cause that, I avoid buying something like that. So, I am an animal lover. I'm sorry. But there's a lot of leather out there, guys. So I'm putting it to a good use. It's helped feeding probably families out there. Okay, I think I've covered about everything I needed to cover and say. My God, this videos went on forever. Hopefully, not all my videos will be this long. I'm sorry to anybody I bored to death. So yeah, I'm in the mass production point, I believe, of it. I'm gonna be finishing up this one I first showed you, the one that I can messed up and put the wrong side on, then I need to recut it loose and restart over. That's gonna be my first one, and when that's finished, if everything is looking right, then I'll be mass producing the rest of these and then putting them up for sale. I will have the price figured out by then, obviously. As I said, I already have my next type of Paws figured out. Okay, last update information to hurry this up. After I have finished figuring out, uh, after I have finished figuring out if this is for sure the right size, like I believe it is, and I have gotten the polls done. I will probably, like I said, probably be opening up customs pretty soon. I don't know for sure, but it depends how much fur I can get. I might open up the option where if you want to, you can purchase the item, or you can purchase the custom pre-order first if you don't mind purchasing the money amount. If you don't mind purchasing the ball first, before it's even been ordered off on the fabric and all that. And if you don't mind paying for an advance, I'll order off for it and I will make the product. If you don't mind waiting that long, I mean, I will do that once I open up customs. But that's kind of where I'm at on the customs, basically. Making sure I've got the experience, making sure I've got this right this time, and the fact I don't have other furs other than this one right now. That being said, seemed like something important I was going to say real quick. Oh, after I have put out some polls, enough of them, and done a few different, I don't know yet if I'm doing just a few different types first and then moving on to partials, or if I'm doing only a few types and then we'll move on to partials. Depends how the business goes and how much money I'm making at it, or if I just finally see how it but so there's that update. I'm planning on moving after all that on to partials. I'll probably start making partials after all that while working on the polls and the customs. Probably how I plan on juggling customs, pre-mades, and partials and all that stuff. I know there's a lot of fursuit makers out there that might take on a lot of jobs and try to do them all at the same time. As I said, I have kids. I juggle kids, two very young kids. I'm not going to try to take on too many jobs and make everybody wait forever. I just find that insane making somebody wait a year. I mean, yes, it happens. I'm not downing anybody. I don't want anybody mad at me. I don't know what they go through. Or have anything. I was talking, stuff went the wrong way. Tickle now. Oh, wow. If it went the wrong way. Hot stuff bad. Oh, wow. Anyway. I'm only probably going to take like one or two, maybe just a few. If it depends on what. That's his cue for saying, hurry the hell up. It is late and we want to go relax. I'm actually at the end of this video. I'm just saying this last bit. What's it for that? Got attacked by a pillow. Yes, I'm missing teeth in case anybody's like, I'm almost 40, I have bad teeth. I love my soda too much when I was younger and I'm addicted to it, so life happens. And yes, I know people, I mean, I imagine people have noticed under the arms. I'm not a supermodel. I live in real life. Sorry, guys. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I plan on only making, I'm probably only going to take like one custom to a few customs. It depends on what the customs are. If it's like just a couple paws and maybe a partial, I might take more. It depends on what people wanting me to custom. I'm probably just going to take a few customs at a time for that month so I know I can get them done and out the door. That's where I'm at. High quality and trying to work as fast as I can without working so fast I sacrifice quality. But I don't want to keep a person waiting for a year because I've heard so much for people waiting a year. And I find it's because the maker is taking on way too many customs. But that's my plan. Shit falls through. But I just don't see making a bunch of people wait forever on something. I don't know, maybe people may be pleading if I might take a bit more, we'll see. But I don't want to make people wait very long. Okay, I talked about partials. This video's going on almost an hour now. Oh, the suits. I don't know if I mentioned this in my other videos or if this was the ones I haven't sent out yet. The last thing to say is I might make Regal fursuits, we'll see. But I really love those digis too much. I'm gonna make partials and I'm gonna make digisuits. That's what I'm going to work in personally as a fursuit maker. That's what I'm going to primarily work in. Partials, paws, and digisuits. Um, I'm an animal lover. I'm a furry lover, and I love digis on how they look. As a creator, I love them extensively. I particularly love kangaroos, so I will probably be making a lot of kangaroo types. I also very much love foxes. I will probably be making a lot of wolves, canines, foxes, felines, but be clear. I'm one of those people that if I see something missing, I tend to fill that gap. So I'm going to probably be making a lot of different types of animals and species. And I love odd, I love weird, and I love twisted and dark types and so on. Hell, I love vampires. I love Comic-Cons and costumes and and mangas. So do not be afraid to go to me with your odd customs. If it's something I can do or something I'm willing to do, I will do. I've heard that before where fursuit makers are a little eerie about making what they call scary or spooky fursuits. I love those looks. I love that stuff. So please feel free. Come to me with them if you have those skull dog looks. I haven't made any yet. I'm not making them yet. I will be trying to specialize in those eventually because as soon as I saw those, I went, that was one of my ideas a while back. I love that. And at the same time, annoyed people started doing it. So, yes, once I can be sure I can make them just right, I will probably start working in it. I'm thinking about trying those, what do you call them, progens or something like that eventually. That's all stuff I'm going to have to work on eventually, though. But love your kangaroos and those types and your felines and your canines, mostly your wolves and your foxes. Well, maybe probably leaning towards that stuff hard, but I'll work in probably about almost anything you want. Big animals in particular on species wise, like big cats, so on, so on. I also adore cutesy kittens. I'm a little curious about, pretty heavily curious about those what do you call them? They pig heads. They're a huge fad right now, like the big head ones. I love the look. I'm not sure about the size, but they're cute. I I'm probably not going to be working in foam, guys. I will make a video about the reasons why and show it on my site. There is a health reason, not for me, but everybody, a health risk reason. I found out just how hazardous to your health foam is, guys. Who knew? So I don't believe in making anything that is hazardous to somebody's health heavily because I don't want to cause anybody's death or severe illnesses. Especially since younger kids are starting to get into this. But I'll cover those topics later down the road. I did decide I am going to work with your 3D. I'm going to do the 3D design stuff for it, of not selling the designs, but making it. Uh, so I did find out a lot of those deal with moving jaws, and I am interested in that, so I'll probably be working in that because of it. I have a lot of ideas and advancements and evolutions towards this whole fursuit stuff. So stay tuned with me, and not just fursuit stuff. I will be making a lot of different things. I'm going to be starting in the fursuit stuff. I will be probably eventually making other things too, eventually. Oh, and to anybody interested, I also plan on, when I can find the time, and the money. Probably I will be also working on kid clothes, fashions. I will probably be working on fashion, like dresses, shirts, things like that. I will probably be working in all sorts of things. Um, I don't want to say too much, pretty much yet, but for now, it's it's the Fursuit stuff and the Paws stuff. But I will be working on all of this. I am planning on being a very big name brand, if that tells you anything. So don't forget me, stay tuned, and just remember, I'm new in this stuff. I'm working my way up the ladder, but I'm getting there. I am learning a lot, I'm gaining a lot of experience. All this time, I've been watching the videos. I've been learning from the professionals. I've been learning all of it and testing techniques. So I have been working on all of it. Stay tuned, and to any new followers, hello, I am BlueFluff, the new fursuit maker. Until I'm not going to be considered new anymore. I'm only calling myself new until I've been selling that many of them. Thank you for the patience of waiting an hour for this whole video.